comparing the strengths of a machine versus us as human beings. First, what are machines good at? The artificial intelligence is superior in speed. By no means a human being can answer the computing capabilities and the complicated solutions or quizzes or whatever that may be. As I mentioned, they are performing continuous operation without taking a break and intervention. So that's definitely, these are two great strengths which machines have over us. The next one is debatable. There are less biased. It depends on the data which you provide. If you provide enough number of examples, enough number of exceptions and all different kinds of use cases, you have got most of the situations handled. It could be less biased versus a human being can be, let's take a job interview and you think about a person you're looking and feeling, and there is some bias which human beings introduce. Machines could avoid several of those, but they have their own biases depending on what the data you get. So this is not necessarily a complete winner on the machine side, but it's balanced, but you could reach that less biased solution from their side. Accuracy, again, it's a strength which machines have much more than what humans can have. Now that's not the end of it. So let's compare what we have. The natural intelligence as a human being, what we have, we can generalize knowledge. We can look at different data points and connect those dots in certain ways which machines would not be able to do, at least in a short duration of time. It would probably take quite some time for them to reach. Multitasking, this is again kind of debatable. There are machines which are playing table tennis and doing different kind of sophisticated things and winning very successfully, even multitasking on several different interactions, and they can do several things. But right now, the progress is slow. Our strength is context, applying context to the situation, getting into the background and understanding where the person is coming in from, understanding the voice, the enthusiasm, the facials, and several things. And these are slowly being built into machines, but they're far away from the reach of machines at this point of time. We can perform complex movements and adapt ourselves to changes, what's happening quickly, which machines may not be able to do. And the most important, the final one is the most important, the human touch. This is an area which we can clearly see a winner for the human beings to really be able to thrive in this kind of situation where they provide the human touch. It is the challenge which I think machines are going to be, I don't want to say never, but would take quite some time to really to reach that point of time. So these are quick comparisons where between human intelligence versus the artificial intelligence. Now here is a quick example. We, or even a 5-year-old kid, can quickly say this is a picture of a hand painted like zebra. But if you give it to machines, they are going to tell with a very high level of confidence that this is a zebra. Why? It's a very challenging task for a machine to be able to understand and see this and see it as a zebra or a hand. It will go to ear toward the side of a zebra because they have never seen large number of images with this kind of a thing, which is, this is an exception. What they see with the stripes and this eyes and this kind of image, where they have mostly seen is zebra. If you provide enough number of this hand-painted kind of examples, maybe they will be able to do it. But that's an exception. And again, I want to cite out, like, human beings are so good at that. And we are able to identify this difference and get the edge over machines. So there are a lot of areas we still have an edge and will continue to do for decades before machines can really take over those sections.